Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. Thanks for coming on over today and seeing what I'm doing in my craft room. Today is a little bit of a tutorial sort of thing of how I make these little pieces of fodder for just to have on hand for focal points and other fun elements you can add to a glue book page or mixed media art, some other composition that you're working on. These are just fun things to have on hand. And this is not my idea. There are several other people that I have to give credit to. Willa.Wanders, she does a lot of this. Tiffany Sharp, and also Louise Heinzel. She has some fun fodder too that you can do. I'm just going to show you a little bit how I do it, because it's just my way. The way I do it makes it so I have black lines around everything. It's like already outlined. So it's pretty cool. Helen at Moss Cottage, Helen H at Moss Cottage. Hello, Helen. She called it freeform ephemera. And I kind of like how that rolls off the tongue, honestly. Freeform ephemera. So call it what you like, freeform ephemera or collage fodder. Either way, it works. This is what we're talking about, and there's so many ways you can go with this. But I'm just gonna show you my way, all right? I'm gonna set some things aside and get some supplies together. Okay, so what I have done is just pulled out one of my painted papers, of which I have several and many and various kinds. Some are very colorful, some are very plain where I made this, but I love how that turned out. Yeah, that's going in my grunge book. I don't know where I'm gonna put it because it's already so full, but that's going in my grunge book. But all I did was take a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen big brush. Not the only thing you can use. You could use a Sharpie. You could even use a Crayola magic marker, and with the wide tip, I have that. Hold on. So these, and I'm just using black. And all you do is just make some sort of a organic line that has some interest to it. So for me, I kind of like leaves, leaf kind of feeling, and it, again, nothing special. Then you make that. And for me, I like to go around a whole page and then do a whole bunch. And then I can cut them all out in one sitting. So let me do that. Okay, so I have my different lines, and if you've noticed, the Crayola did a pretty good line, but not very dark on these two. This Faber-Castell did a really nice dark line, and then the Sharpie does a dark line, but it's not very thick. So no worries, you can, when you cut it, cut around the outside. And for this blob, it's just gonna be a blob, and I don't mind, it'll still look cool. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I've got a couple tools to cut with. I've got just a plain old X-Acto knife, or I've got a pair of fine tip scissors, and then I also have this precision craft knife kit, and that is having trouble with this thing right here. One of these days, I'm afraid I'm gonna cut myself, but that thing won't stay on, and I've glued it I don't know. But the blade that I use is this blade right here. So let me try each one and I'll show you how each one works. And I'm just gonna start cutting and you can just watch. And then you have a really cool piece of fodder there, and it just pops a lot of the different elements that are in the paint. There's circles that kind of get highlighted, and if you want to, you can go back and obviously you can make it a little darker on the edges. So that's really cool. And one thing fun about these is too, if you can, cut around the edge. Now this is going to be messed up because I put that there, but the leftover fodder from when you cut something out, that is just as cool and can be used as well. And I'll show you what I mean by that. In my book here, this is my 2022 April glue book. And here's one I've done with white, but I'm gonna show you maybe. I've got lots of fun stuff. But here is one of the cutouts from one of these things. So I think this one is this one right here. So that cut out of that. And I love how that looks, especially on this fun paper, right? So just so many things you can do with these. So anyway, yes, I've been having a lot of fun in my book. See, there's another one, and there's doodling that you can do on it, and that gives it a little more fun element to it, to the already coolness of it. This one has, it's made from a white pen. I used white on that. I think it was a Posca. Just, I outlined white, and then I cut it out. So those are what you can do with these things. So let's try another way to cut. Let me use this. I haven't used this yet, so we'll see if this works. Let's see how this goes. Let's see, I'm just gonna start on the top. So that's what you can do with them. And aren't they fun? They are fun. And of course, these little pieces can be left for something else. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Now we find out this doesn't work so great. This works okay, but your best option for the cutting part is probably these. Something that's your very, very pointed, fine cutting scissors. Poscas work good on this, but do not use a Sharpie on your painted papers. It'll ruin your Sharpies. Just saying. So use your Copics or your Microns. They should be okay. And I don't know why this pen didn't work, but if you can use find a white pen that you like, white looks really good on these as well. Okay, you guys, easy, right? Super easy. I hope it gave you an idea of something that you can do just to have some extra elements to choose from when you're working on your projects, you know, and your artistic, intrinsic value projects, whatever that looks like for you. I hope you're having a great day and you're getting a chance to craft. That would be great. Now I've got paint on my hands. Anyway, love you guys. Take care. And as always, God bless. Bye-bye.